Sige. Subukan di classroom. Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, how are you today?
Fine.
Okay, very good. So, before we start our lesson for today, may I call on Michelin to lead the prayer?
Sir God, thank you for this wonderful day and to continue guide us to this day.
Amen. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you review your past lessons yesterday at home? Okay. Yesterday we have discussed all about tools and equipment, right? So again, Julibet, what is tools and equipment?
Tools are handheld device that aids in accomplishing a task which is durable and permanent. And equipment are the items which are more or less durable and permanent for particular activity.
Exactly, that is tools and equipment. And for today, we're going to move to our next discussion. I have here my video presentation. So please observe the video because later I'll be asking you some question, okay?
Hassle ba ang yan? Dahil sa dandruff yan. You need Head and Shoulders. Unlike beauty shampoos, handa ng dandruff that causes headache. Head and Shoulders.
Hey everyone, it's Natasha of Natasha'sKitchen.com. Today I'm going to show you how to measure your ingredients for cooking. Whether it's dry ingredients or wet ingredients, I'm going to share all of our tips and tricks. This is super important to make sure all of your recipes are a success. So let's do this. We start with tools of the trade. Nothing fancy, inexpensive things that you can get anywhere. So we've got our dry ingredient measuring cups. So you can use this for things like flour, sugar, and then also thick wet ingredients like sour cream. Pretty much anything that you can level up the top, all right? And then we've got our measuring spoons. You use these for dry or wet ingredients, anything that calls for a spoon measurement. And I love these because they're magnetic, so they stay together. They've got two sides, so you can use one spoon for two things. And they've got this narrow side that dips into the spice ingredients. These are awesome. I'll leave a link below. You don't have to wash all of them if you use one because there's no annoying ring. And then finally, our wet ingredients measuring cups. You're going to use these for anything that levels itself. So when you get down to here, you're going to see a flat line, okay? So let's get started. The first thing, the thing that gets measured incorrectly most of the time is flour. So you'll definitely need a dry ingredients measuring cup and a spoon or a scoop. The most important thing is that you've got to spoon your flour into the measuring cup, like so. All right, and then level it off. Boom, easy. Never ever just shove your measuring cup into there because it compacts the flour and you can get up to 25% too much flour. Okay, with sugar, you can dip the measuring cup right into the sugar. It doesn't matter because it's already compacted. You level off the top, perfect measure. Now, on to the brown sugar. This one's a little bit different because a lot of recipes call for packed brown sugar. So you're going to take your measuring cup and dunk it in here, and you're going to compact the sugar into the cup. Just push it in there, and the test of whether or not you did it right is when you invert the sugar onto a plate, it'll keep its form, just like that. All right, now onto the measuring spoons. So you can use these for things like baking powder. You can dip it right into there. Easy. Spices, same thing. Just get it in the measuring spoon and scrape. Okay. And vanilla, just pour it till the top. All right, now onto the liquid measuring cups. That's these guys right here. So this kind of cup you can use for Like, let's say we have a liquidy liquid. You're gonna pour that in and get down to the level of the liquid. So I want half a cup, and I want to see that line right at the half cup. All right, there we go. Now, as far as if you have some sticky ingredients like honey, molasses, corn syrup, anything like that, it's a good idea to use a non-stick cooking spray and just spray the inside of your measuring cup. You don't need a bunch, just spray it lightly. And then same thing, get down to the level of your measuring cup and watch it go in. So with that oil in the measuring cup, it makes it really easy to come right out of there. Look at this, watch this. This is awesome. You get a lot less waste this way. My honey was a little thicker than usual today. All right. That's pretty good. All right, so then we're also going to use our dry ingredient measuring cups for thick ingredients like sour cream, mayo, peanut butter. Ingredients that don't level themselves, you're going to put that into this kind of measuring cup as well. And then you can just level off the top, the back of a knife, a straight edge, voila. And then finally, we're going to weigh ingredients. Some recipes call for weighed ingredients like fruit or chocolate is usually weighed out. So you'll need a digital kitchen scale like this one. This is our favorite. All right, so you're gonna put your bowl right on top and then hit 0. That way you know you won't be measuring the bowl. 8 ounces. Ish. Totally okay. That's all there is to it. You're going to be measuring like a boss. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a great big thumbs up below. If there are any other tutorials you'd like to see on our channel, let me know in a comment below, and we'll see you later.
What's all the video about? Yes, Elizabeth.
It's all about measuring and calculating.
Yes, very good, because our topic for today is focusing on performing mensuration and calculation. But before we proceed, we need to define first what is weight. Kindly read, Michelin.
The unit or system of units used for expressing how much quantity of matter is.
Yes, an example is this one. It's the proper use of this weighing scale. And for slide number 2, kindly read, Julie Beth.
Measurement is the act determining target size, length, weight, capacity, or other aspect.
Yes, very good. Last meeting, I have told you to make an advanced reading about the standard of table and weight of weight and measurements, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. If you make an advanced reading, 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon or what we call tablespoon. Maybe using the symbol or this is the same. So 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon, 4 tablespoon, 5 tablespoon, 3/4 cup, plus 2 tablespoons, 6 tablespoon, 2 cups spoon, 4 cups, and 16 ounces is equivalent to the other side. 3 tablespoon or teaspoon, 1/8 cup, 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, 7/8 cup, 1 cup, 1/8, 1/4, 1 pound. These all unit of measures and baking and pastry production and they are commonly used. Okay?
Yes.
Common units of weights. We have 1 pound is equivalent to 463.59 grams. Take note of that. 1 ounce is equivalent to 28.35 grams. So like for example, by using the weighing scale, if you say 1 ounce, you're gonna use this weighing scale. By using this one, you can get this 28.35 grams because you cannot use measuring cup to get that grams. Only weighing scale can get this amount. 4 kilograms is equivalent to 2.21 pounds. And 1 gram is 0.35 ounces. This conversion is from gram to liquid because ounces is liquid, right? Medium medium orange, use 1/4 to 1 cup per slice. If we say about fruits or vegetable, we commonly use cups, not ounce, not pounds, not grams. Mostly we use it to make it more easier to calculate. 14 ounces condensed milk, equivalent to 1 and 1/4 cup. So, a 1 can condensed milk is equivalent to 1 and 1/4 cup. And then 14 ounces can of evaporated milk is equivalent to 1 and 1/3 cup. So, if you will list in some recipes, you should remember the equivalent so that you can get the exact measurement when you are going to make a baking session. Another example, 1 pound brown sugar is equivalent to 2 and 1/4 cups pack. That is 1 pound. So 2 and 1/4 pack of sugar is equivalent to 1 pound. Another one is 1 pound confectionery sugar is equivalent to 3 and 1/2 cups. So if you talk about confectionery sugar, it's more lighter. If you think brown sugar is heavier, it only make 1 pound is only measure 2 and 1/4. Comparing to confectionery sugar, equivalent to 3 and 1/4, 1/2 cups is heavier. Another one is 1 pound nuts equivalent to 4 and 1/2 cups. So if you say I have 4 and 1/2 cups of nuts, it means to say you have 1 pound of nuts. Another one is 1 pound dried nuts equivalent to 2 cups. 5 whole eggs equivalent to 1 cup. So if you say 1 cup of eggs, you need to use 5 whole eggs to produce that 1 cup egg. Okay? And about 1 cup of egg yolks. You need to use 12 egg yolks to get a 1 cup of egg yolk. 12 eggs for 1 cup of egg yolk. And then for 1 cup egg whites, you need 8 eggs. That's the measure equivalent. And another common unit is volume. Volume is used to measure the large amount of liquid. Like for example, bushel, gallon, quart. That's it. Okay, this is an exercises given below. Get one portion of paper and try to answer the exercises. If you understand the discussion, don't make fast. I will give you 3 minutes for that exercises. Are you done? You take your time. Are you done? Raise your hand if you're done. Okay, you take paper. Take your paper. Let's try to check if you understand the lesson of measurement. For number 1 cup is equivalent to?
16 tables.
Very good. Correct. For number 2, 6 tablespoons is equivalent to?
1/3 cup.
Very good. Brilliant idea. How about 1 tablespoon equivalent to?
3 teaspoons.
Very good again. And for 2 cups, equivalent to how many pins?
1 pin.
Very good. How about 4 cups? How many quarts?
1 quart.
Very good again. Another score, another points. And for 1/2 cup, equivalent to how many tablespoons?
8 tablespoons.
Very good. And for 1 kilogram, I should say, how many pounds?
2.21 pounds.
You see? Oh, very good. How about for 1 pound?
16 ounces.
Very good. And how about 8 cups?
9 quarts.
Oh, it's 2
Nine
quarts.
quarts.
2 quarts. How about 1/4 cup? How many tablespoons?
4 tablespoons.
Very good. So it means you get it all correctly.
Yes.
Very good. So what is the importance of familiarizing standard of weight and measures based from our activity and from our discussion? Kindly give your idea, Juliet.
Sir, the important is that we can achieve the best product we have decided to bake.
Very good. Yes, of course. And also, we can perfect every recipe we're going to bake if we are familiar with measurement, right?
Yes.
Okay. Michelin, why is important to learn accurate measuring of dry and liquid products in baking pastry?
Sir, the importance of learning accurate measurement is that we can produce great products perfect.
Very good. Because if you are familiar with measurement, especially liquid and dry materials, you can make baking recipes perfect. Okay. For your next activity, please perform the following by using the provided materials here. I will give you measurement, and by using those materials, you're going to measure the following. For number one, please come, both of you come here and perform the activity. As you have observed while watching in the beginning of our lesson, we was a video, right? So you follow the instruction there how to use the following measurement. For number one, flour. Measure 1/4 cup of flour. 1/4 cup. Okay. How to measure? Okay, measure. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's very good. Okay, put it here. Michelin, please measure 1/3 cup of sugar. As you have observed in the note on that video clip you have watched earlier. Yes, very good. How about measure 1 cup of milk? Yes, 1 cup of milk. Thank you. Let me see. You check the gauge if it's 1 cup. 1 cup. Okay. Let me see if you get it correctly. Yes, it's 1 cup. Very good. That's 1 cup. Okay, Michelin, would you mind to measure baking soda, 30 gram, 30 milligram of baking soda. If you know how to use the big unit, you can for measuring whatever you need. Put it here. Yes, done it correctly. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Yes. Because at least a normal teaspoon, the liquid will, use it. Okay. Very good. You got it correctly. And you may see, you have seen it because already know that you understand our lesson. That's very good performance. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. So, for your assignment, class, you need to advance reading for checking of conditions of tools and equipment, okay? That's all for today and goodbye class.
Bye, sir.